أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You're welcome to today's episode of Sahur's Kitchen. Subhanallah, today we're cooking for real. There is a guest that will be cooking for us today. But before I bring on my guest, let me remind you that, wow, as tough as it is, this is our last year of operations on Sahur's Kitchen. Subhanallah, we are winding down our activities. And so we've been with you for the last 8 years, and it has been a memorable one, but we want to leave you with this beautiful memories, and that's why we're bringing on the kind of guests that we're serving you this year. Hot, mashallah, tabarakallah. We are not completely out of the scene, subhanallah. We are moving into other aspects, and one of such is the Ramadan Fest. First of its kind, the maiden edition is holding this year, March 23rd and 24th of March at Jologunaike in Ikeja. Baba Salam, that's where you know. It's a popular venue that we've all been interacting with over the years. So we'll be there. It's a family event. You're going to have games, quiz sessions, auctions for sales. All the money from the auction will be donated to a charity at the event. Inshallah, there'll be bazaar, flash sales, and loads more. We'll sell free tour. So you want to come with your whole family and have a beautiful time with the IBC crew and family. I'll bring on my guest right now on the other side of this break. Stay with us. You're welcome back. If you're just tuning in, you're right on time. It's Sahur Kitchen, and I'm just about to bring on my guest. Today's guest, subhanallah. If you know how many years we've been chasing Mama, that we finally got hold of her, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. But you'll be most pleased with today's episode because I'm so looking forward to the conversation. It's going to be this all the way. And anyways, let me stop disturbing your head. I'm inviting to the kitchen Arabelle. Yeah. You don't believe me. She's here live. You don't believe me. Wait now, Hajja Sharifa Andrew is right here. She's the one cooking sahur for us this morning. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
It's good to finally have you. I'm sure my people will be like, you pulled this one off. Oh, really? Mashallah, incidentally, it's our final year, but it's good to know that she's one of those that would, one of the memories that we're leaving you with is having her here. And so we're going to be talking about her journey and everything. You know so many of her works already, but you already didn't know she was the one behind it. And so, it's just hopefully to stimulate someone, to inspire someone, to motivate someone to stop sitting on those dreams, let it out, bring it out, because someone needs those projects that you're sitting on. Anyways, let's get started. We're cooking spaghetti.
Okay.
So,
spaghetti and chicken sauce.
Okay. So it's a simple one, it's sahur, and one of the things that we had to do was quickly prep overnight. When you're doing meat, prep it. Just boil. If you don't want to boil, and it's marinate and keep it in the freezer, so it's a lot faster. And so that's what we're going to be doing. So how would you like to start? Me, I'm your kitchen assistant.
Yes, I'll just put it aside.
Okay.
It's usually nice to have your jewelry aside when you want to start
So
cooking.
it doesn't get in the way.
Yes, so it doesn't get in the way. And then how do we turn this on? Yeah, sure. You wash your hands. Because hygiene is very, very key. Hygiene is very key.
Absolutely. Okay, so just tell me what to do. Tell me how you want to roll.
Okay, well, for the spaghetti, we'll start with spaghetti. Okay. The water is actually boiling. It's actually boiled. So we'll lift this up, right? And add our spaghetti. These are thin ones.
Yeah.
And it's very, so just, what I've done is I've already cut into two so that it goes straight into the pot.
Okay, so Arabelle.
Okay, that will do for now.
I'll turn that on first. Arabelle, when did you start? How did you start? Why did you start?
Okay, how did I start Arabelle? It's a long story. Arabelle
we're here for the long story.
Okay, good. Arabelle, the first shop opened on November 5, 1998. Around 1997, I moved into a new house and I was looking for things to put in the house. I wanted something Islamic. My Islamic consciousness was growing then and I wanted something Islamic in my house, but I couldn't find any. I found only one fan in a shop in Okwedi then. And I was like, some people will be in my show as well. Okay. They want to have Islamic things in their homes and they don't have
Islamic themed home, like everything.
Exactly. So I said, okay, if I have the opportunity, if I have the money, that is what I'm going to do. And before then, I had a lull because I wasn't working. I didn't work for about 2 years.
Before then, where were you working?
I worked in the Equatorial Trust Bank.
So you're in the bank?
Yes, I was in the bank.
This bank has taken, okay.
I was in Wema Bank at a point, then Equatorial Trust Bank. And then I went for my master's in banking and finance. So I left my job then. And I didn't have a job. So I told myself that if I have a job, I must have a side business, a second income. So what I'm going to do for my second income is just to have a shop that I'll be selling Islamic material. And I was thinking of what to sell. I said, okay, Islamic materials would be nice. There's a dearth of that in the market. So, and from business school, you know that you have to be able to provide solutions.
Yes, that's what makes a business thrive.
Exactly. If you're doing what everybody is doing, then it's not going to be the still cooking. Yeah. It's not going to be,
there's not a lot of work to do because
you're going to make money, but then it might not be as much as successful. So I was looking for something different and that was like, okay, this is a good one. So I started. Then I got a job. Then the first salary I got, I think when I was okay, I got a shop in Okwedi. One very small shop. And I did it very well, black and white, put a few things there. And I know about marketing,
right?
Which is very, very key.
And I say an average banker is the marketer.
And I was in marketing in the bank. So you have to sell whatever you have. So I made flyers. The shop was small, just maybe 9 by 9 or something like that. But I made flyers and I sent everywhere. And so I had a girl in the shop. I would go to the office in the morning. So when I come in the evening and I ask her, did anybody come? Say, oh, somebody came from Ikorodu. That's they saw the flyer and they're here. Somebody came from NASFAT and they saw the flyer and they're here. And that made me happy. And they know that we can actually do more. That was a nice message. So
the actually converting to real customers.
To real customers. And when they come, their joy.
I remember it was a bridal store. You once had a bridal store on...
That is later I got a bridal store. I got an Islamic bridal shop. So, and that was how it started. And it was later, by 2000, I thought if I could put all my energy into this, it could be a very big business and it could be successful. So I left the bank.
Kiss goodbye for life.
Which was a very good step I took. So I left the bank and then put all my
The
energy
rest is
into
history.
the rest.
So I know the spaghetti is on, but the sauce, you have a lot of greens and reds going on. So what's some talking to your ingredients for the sauce?
Okay, the main ingredient is the chicken.
Right.
This is already prepared overnight because you don't want to do that early in the morning for Sahur. So we have the chicken and it's going to be deboned for our sauce. This is spring onion, which is very good for health. And then this is green pepper, nosely sliced. This is Scotch Bonnet, red, asarodo that we call it. And this is onions, finely chopped, and the seasoning cubes, and coconut milk.
I like the fact that it's magic. We'll see how the magic will play out. This onion, if you know what this onion is going to do to me right now, killing my senses. Alhamdulillah. Right. So I know that if you know living in the light of Allah, there's one behind it. You know about yes. I was going to say, do you remember those times we used to see lights of Ramadan, everywhere lit up in Lagos? Right. And you loved being a Muslim during Ramadan. You loved it. So proud to be a Muslim. She gave us that sugar part. Me, personally, even if I don't have anything to do, I'll make sure I drive through. Just so that I'll be like, mashallah. It made it all so rewarding and fulfilling, being a Muslim. Alhamdulillah. We're going to go on a break, but before we go on the break, let me also let it out that the two Aishas, you know the two Aishas, right? You've not seen it. It was on the cinema. One of our, I think, is the first Muslim film
that will go to the cinema.
Absolutely.
And it's presently streaming.
If you have not watched it, you're on a long stream. But we're going to come back and just more about that. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Attention all parents, are you looking for an exceptional school that caters to both your child's academic and spiritual needs? Look no further than IMAT Schools, Lekki. We are pleased to announce that admission is now open for the 2023-2024 academic session for early years, primary and secondary school levels. Our school offers a unique blend of Islamic and contemporary education with day and boarding facilities. Our 21st century educators utilize modern labs and workshops to ensure that our students are equipped with the skills and knowledge needed to succeed in the future. In addition to academics, we also provide a sports arcade and an integrated curriculum that combines both Nigerian and Cambridge syllabus to give your child the best of both worlds. Don't just take our word for it. IMAT Schools was awarded the British Council International School Award in 2021 for our exceptional standard of education. For more information and to enroll your child, please call us at 080-6151-2696 or 070-3424-5368. Invest in your child's future today with IMAT Schools, Lekki.
welcome back. If you're just joining us, we are having spaghetti and chicken sauce this morning for Sahur. The spaghetti is almost done, it's ongoing. And so, let me tell you, because I'm learning this for the first time, I'm not used to white sauce, I'm used to red pepper sauce. So, what we've done, I know there's, okay, so the chicken, then the pepper and the onions went in, then cornstarch, and so that's where we are now. And then others will join.
Yes, I know. Do you know why we added the cornstarch?
Yeah.
To add as a thickener.
Okay.
So we have a nice gravy sauce. And then the pepper, the Scotch Bonnet went in first because it is very hot. So you need to cook it for a
So
day.
the pepper can go into
Can go in very well.
The
Exactly, the intensity. So
Okay.
that is already boiled.
So
Now,
which one do you need now?
I can now add, because you still want the gravy to still have some color. So you have the onions, you have the red of the Scotch pepper, then I now have the spring onion. So there's green.
And more green coming
and
through.
more
Another shade of green.
And then you don't overcook the green pepper because you still want it to taste crispy and nice. So you just you add it like that towards the end.
Okay. Right. So
And then you turn around because it's getting thick. I'm going to add, I told you there's a magical sauce or the magic, and that magic is the coconut milk. So I turn that.
Right.
And then allow it to cook.
As you can see, it's a fast kitchen this morning because it's really Sahur and it's short. The timing is short, so we need to make it as fast as possible. I'll go and set the table any moment from now. Let's just talk about two Aishas before we go to the table. There's still more just coming up. So, two Aishas. Where did the inspiration come from? What was going through your mind that you set out on such a humongous project? Because that was quite daring.
You know, if it's very easy, then it's probably will have a minimal success. But if it's difficult and really, like you said, humongous, then you know that the success will be humongous. And I don't like to shortchange myself. I don't like to. So it has to be big and nice. About 12 years ago, I started writing a comic called The Two Aishas. Yes.
12 years.
12 years ago. So I wrote the script, just small, for children, because I like reading comics growing up. And then I got an artist to do the graphic work. So I did it and I kept it. And that was it.
Well, meet at the table, continue with the conversation. There's more to come from this embodiment of life. Mashallah, tabarakallah. We'll see you soon, inshallah. Welcome back. We're set to eat spaghetti and discuss. You need to try this, and when you try it, send us pictures and tag us. You can do more with this. This is very nice. But before I guess, we've talked about all the success stories. Mama, there's got to be challenges.
A lot.
Everything seems like touch and go, success here and there, back and forth. Share some insight, because anyone that wants to go and get on board and start to do some things needs to get reality check that there are challenges, and when those sunblocks come, how do you navigate and get out of it?
If I tell you that it's all rosy, then I'll be telling one big fat lie, because it is not. It has a lot of challenges, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of tears. But then,
tears.
oh yes, a lot of tears. But then after that, I'll powder it off, and then I just go out and smile. And people think, oh, it's such a wonderful life she's living, or the business is so good. But the challenges are enormous. But if you make up your mind that you want to do something, and it's just not about business, it's a passion thing, then you'll be able to just forge ahead. You always see the light at the end of the day. So whatever anybody wants to do, the challenges will be there.
Speaking of challenges, I want to share some insights into. I know we spoke off camera, and when you talk about premium chairs, I use the word premium chairs. When you went into the station of Lagos, you went to a lot of sunblocks, and because that's a remarkable project. It had never been done before you, and ever since no one has done it. So tell us how
when I started Arabelle, the passion was to the passion was actually to put Islam and to put us and our stories out there in the Benin.
We should tell our stories.
We should tell our stories ourselves. Yeah. We should let people know what we do. We should be visible.
Yeah.
And I don't think we were visible, so we weren't visible enough. So, and that was the reason why I started. And so when we were going to do the Ramadan thing,
Light of Lagos.
The Light of Lagos, they had the previous year they had something that is not Islamic, and I went to the Commissioner of Environment, Dr. Moise Banire, and I said, this is not really nice. We have to do something also. We're a lot. We are even more, if we can say that. People can contest that, but we have a huge presence, so we should be present. And they said, okay, do your proposal. So I did the proposal, and I didn't get any response for a while. And at a point, like I told you, I said,
Mama, Lord, she be this thing with the
aroma,
nice. The aroma that is swapping, everything, coconut milk, the timing of everything, the spring onions. Yes.
And so I said to myself, I thought that day, I was in the bathroom, and I cried and cried and cried, and I asked questions. I said, God, this is the religion. So why is it being disrespected like this? And that was how I felt, and I needed answers. So, real hot tears, because I felt belittled. When I say
on behalf of all of us,
that we should be respected more than this. And I wiped my tears, went to work. I think that day or the following day, then the commissioner called me that the governor wants to see me and to talk about this project. So I went, and we had a conversation, and he generously agreed to do it for us. And for the whole time that Governor Fashola was there, we were doing the Ramadan, the Light of Lagos. So when I started, I was like, what idea will I put? We're not just about life, we're about message. We're not just, we are deeper than that. So I got some children together, and they started saying, oh, Ramadan Kareem. Malik says Ramadan Kareem. And I got a Christian girl also, Victoria says Ramadan Kareem. So it's children listening to everybody and saying Ramadan Kareem. And everybody loved it. And that began the journey. And then on the billboard, Lassa was very, very generous and very kind. They gave me all the boards to use. So we had messages, we had inscriptions, we had, hadith. And a lot of Muslims were happy. I was very, very happy that, yes, we had a mark there. But after that, we haven't done it.
And Allah knows best.
And Allah knows best.
There's been back-to-back projects because they constantly get. So where are we now? What's more? Share some things with us. Where do we find you? What more can we expect?
What people say,
Tables, there's the Two Aishas, there's Journey to Life. What more?
when people say, how do I do it? I have a sunflower approach to what I do. The sunflower, that's what I tell people all the time. It's like a small round circle.
Yeah.
And then, can I have,
all
over the place. If I can have one, okay, if I can the producer get me one of the flowers? Okay, this is like the sunflower. So in the core is a slam. And then you have different petals, round. So it can be anything. So I can decide to have a bookshop, a fashion shop, bridal, a publishing house, a film production, a decoration, street decoration,
I know you do
interior decoration.
Decor.
So but everything centers around the core, which is the slam. This is very good. So, and that is what I do. So when I started,
so there are more petals to pluck. We're not there yet.
We're not there yet. It's still a whole lot of things to do. We're going to have a film school by the grace of God, inshallah, bismillah, and then we move on. Because you can't downplay the media. Everything is media now. It's the power of the media.
That's where everything happens.
That's where everything happens. So we have to be present. We have to be there, and that is the next level we're going.
Alhamdulillah, may Allah strengthen you. You have been a beacon of hope for a lot of Muslims. You have been outstanding and you've been consistent with it. Alhamdulillah. May Allah continue to come through for you, strengthen you, grant you the grace, grant you long life and prosperity. And I wish I could do. I want to be a part of as many projects as you can send me. I'm just a phone call away.
I know. I trust you.
Anytime.
I know.
Call me and I'll be there, Bismillah. And that's how far we can go on to. I told you it will be a very interesting conversation. I'm almost tearing up because I feel, the core of the project that she's engaged in, and Allah, may Allah facilitate. And any project that you're thinking and you're struggling and you keep a lot of thumb blocks, trust in Allah, absolutely cry out to Him in the deepest corner of your room and He will come through for you, rest assured. Don't forget to join us on 23rd and 24th of March at 14 Ujjwal Ogunaike Babu Salam, where we'll be hosting the very first Ramadan Fest. And inshallah ta'ala, you will have opportunity to network with so many people. It's a family event. We're going to be there from noon till sunset. So we'll break our fast together, inshallah. Free stuff for everyone. The free event, by the way, yes, absolutely free. In fact, guess what? Vendors come for free. Just bring your wares. We are giving you the platform to do as much. So because you're getting it for free, we expect something in return. Make sure that your prices are rock bottom prices, mostly affordable for us that will be coming to buy. We'll see you same time tomorrow when we bring another beautiful package of Sahur Kitchen. Until then, do your best, up your game. This could be your last Ramadan. Make it count.